Hey coaches, how's it going? Good morning, or at least it's morning here. I hope it's when you're watching this video. But point is, I wanted to make this video because I was requested to make a coach placement strategy video. What does an emerald coach look like? What does a diamond coach look like? How do I set my coaches so that I can start achieving these ranks and achieving these goals? All right, so this is what I wanted to lay out. We're going to go all the way up to a diamond coach. All right, and I want you to understand we're going to lay this out step by step, but the first things you need to know is that an empty circle equals a coach. This is just on my board. Obviously, it's different in the back office. Empty coach equals an empty circle. An emerald coach is a filled-in circle, and a diamond coach is a diamond. And whenever I write PS, that means personally sponsored coaches. Personally sponsored, meaning I found that person, okay? It is my personally sponsored coach when I found that person, built a relationship, and brought them into the business myself and sponsored them on my team. Alright, what's this mean? Where are we going to start? Well, first off, to be an active coach, all you need is to be ordering 50 personal volume points every single month. All you need is you. Boom. Congratulations, you are now an active coach. Alright? Emerald coaches. 90 personal volume points. This is what you need to be an active emerald coach and hold an emerald status. The best way to do both of these is to have Shakeology on Home Direct every single month. Alright, so what does an emerald coach look like? Well, before we even get into it, let's make some definitions. Let's come back over here to our coach. Whether or not you can see it, this coach actually does have a left and a right leg. Alright, left leg, right leg. They have a left leg and a right leg. They have two legs. Your goal, no matter what you do, and keep this in mind, is to go as far down and as far out as you possibly can. So no cutting in yourself. I'm going to show you when you're going to do that, when you're going to see it. But you personally going all the way down and all the way out these legs as far as you possibly can in building this business. Until you get to a certain point where you're like 9-star diamond, but we're not going there yet. We're going to focus just right now. All right, don't put that in your head. We're going to focus on getting to diamond. Whenever we get there and we get to a leadership council, we can talk more about that. But for right now, all you need to know is you need to go as far down and as far out as you possibly can. All right, so you're an emerald coach. What does this mean? Well, you have one personally sponsored coach on your left leg and a second one on your right leg. Boom, you have your first two coaches. You are now, congratulations, you are now a active 90 personal volume point buying or selling per month emerald coach because you have now personally sponsored your first two active coaches. Alright, now we're going to talk about diamond. How do we get to the almighty diamond? Okay, diamond status is a huge jump because once you get to diamond, all you need to do is teach other people to get to diamond. Alright, diamond is about getting you. Alright, getting to diamond is about you, excuse me. Helping other people is about getting to star diamond. Alright? To get to star diamond, which we're going to study later, that's about other people. Getting to diamond is about you. Alright? So what do we need to do to make this happen? Well, first of all, you're going to want to set on your preferred placement, if you go to your coach online office, your back office, and go to graphical genealogy, you'll see an option to set preferred placement. Your preferred placement should be weak outside leg. Alright? All that means is whichever leg you have less personally sponsored coaches on, it's going to place coaches on that leg to help you build it because that's your weaker leg because you have fewer personally sponsored coaches. Alright? And all outside means is, remember, we're going as far down and out that way as we possibly can. Down and out as far as we possibly can. Alright, so what's this look like? A diamond coach has a left leg with 1, 2, 3, 4 coaches. And a right leg with 1, 2, 3, 4 coaches. Alright, but that's not all. Now you've personally sponsored 8 coaches grand total, right? Because all these are personally sponsored active coaches. Alright. Now these coaches, remember that part I was talking about how you're not going to cut in, but it will happen. This is what they're going to do. All right. Just like you want to go as down far and out as you possibly can, so do these two coaches. All right. Now this coach is going to sponsor one on your left leg and help you build this leg, but this coach is also going to place one on the inside. So now you've seen it started to cut in. All right. And now this coach is starting to cut in, and they've sponsored a coach to also help you build this leg. This is what comes whenever you're starting to build a team. All right, this is what a diamond coach looks like. You have 4 personally sponsored coaches on each leg, and one of those coaches on each leg has gone emerald. It doesn't have to be the bottom one, just any one of these coaches to become emerald coaches. All right, to be able to do this. Okay, I hope this makes sense so far. All right, so that's a diamond coach. All right, so just to get some terminology down, we're even going to take this a little bit farther. All right, we're going to use the names Wendy and Stephanie because Wendy, obviously, is on our team, and Stephanie Bauer was a girl that wanted me to help make this video, so welcome. All right, so this is Wendy. Wendy's a diamond coach. This is Stephanie. Let's just say that Stephanie's an emerald. All right. Stephanie is then going to keep on building here because she's trying to get to diamond just like Wendy did. But Wendy is going to continue because she wants to keep building, right? She wants to keep going and keep going and keep going as far out and as far down as she possibly can. Wendy is going to put another coach down here. And she's helping Stephanie. This is where the team building comes in. She's helping Stephanie build her outside strong leg because she has more coaches on this leg now. All right? Stephanie's job herself, without any help, is to build the inside leg, Wendy's inside leg. All right, this is the inside leg, right? Because you have an outside left leg and an inside left leg. It's brought in. All right, it's all the way on the out, and it's your left side. This goes out. This goes in. This is considered an inside left leg for Wendy. Wendy now has this coach here, who's now helping her build her outside right leg and her inside right leg. Outside left leg, inside right leg, outside right leg. All right, I hope that makes sense. I hope you get that terminology down. I'm going to let you study it for a little bit more. Outside left leg, inside left leg, inside right leg, outside right leg. All right. Stephanie's job is to build this, because this is Stephanie. Stephanie's job is to build this and make it look like this, and make her the diamond coach to make her business look like this. But she is also going to be receiving help on this side from Wendy to help Wendy be successful, but at the same time help Stephanie be successful. All right. Now, once Stephanie gets to a point to where she is officially a diamond coach, tell you what, just to make this less confusing, let's do that. All right. Now Stephanie has 1, 2, 3, 4, and two emerald coaches on one on each leg. Stephanie, because she was personally sponsored by Wendy, not because, but now she's a diamond coach, but because she was personally sponsored by Wendy, Wendy has now gone from a diamond coach to a 1-star diamond coach. Okay? Hope that makes sense, because she's sponsored one diamond coach. Whenever Wendy wants to go 2-star, all right, you remember how you had to have 1 emerald on each leg? Not 2 on one leg or 2 on the other, 1 on each leg? For her to go 2-star, she has to have 1 on this leg, 1 diamond coach, personally sponsored on this leg. For her to go 2-star, she's going to have to find another diamond on this leg. Can't be 2 on each side. It's got to be 1 on each side. It can't be 2 on one side. It's got to be 1 on each. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, so study that for a second. Wendy sponsored 8 coaches. All right, one of them became diamond because they reached the rank that they need to be, and they personally sponsored enough coaches to do that. All right, so this coach advances to diamond, and Wendy advances to 1-star. All right, that's a little bit farther than I was planning to go, but I hope you understand this. Active coach, you don't need any coaches. All you need is a 50 personal volume points. Whether you know it, you will always have a left leg and a right leg. All right. Emerald Coach has personally sponsored 2 active coaches, just 2 active coaches that are purchasing Shakeology. A diamond coach is a coach that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of those 4 on each side has reached an emerald status, because they have both personally sponsored. These coaches, the emerald coaches, have both personally sponsored 2 just plain active coaches. And then 1 star and so forth, as you can see. You switch back and forth between, like, you'll have 1 diamond on this side and 1 diamond on that side. That's 2 star. Another diamond. That's 4 star. All right, and then you know, back and forth. You go up 2, 3, 4, 5. You got to have these separate ones on each leg. Otherwise, you won't advance if they're all on one leg. All right. So hope this makes sense. You have a left leg, a right leg, a left outside leg, a left inside leg, a right inside leg because it's inside and it's on the right side, and a right outside leg from Wendy. Wendy, left outside all the way out into the left, and then all the way in, or like cutting in, but it's on the left leg, so it's an inside left leg. Wendy has an inside right leg because it's cutting in and it's on her right leg, and an outside right leg. All right. All of which, Wendy's job is just to build her far outside legs. Wendy will never personally sponsor a coach and put them in here. Ever, 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 ever. If you want to make the most money, your job is to build outside and let these coaches build inside. Obviously, you're going to be helping each other a lot, because if these coaches don't succeed, then Wendy doesn't succeed. All right? So hope that makes sense. Your goal as you're building your team, very, very simply, if you do this setting, the weak outside leg in your back office, whenever you go to your graphical genealogy and set your preferred placement, like where your next coach is going to go automatically, like whenever they say sign up, where are they going to show up on your tree? This determines where they're going to show up on your tree, and you want to tell them to go to the weak outside leg. All this will do will send them, generally, especially whenever you're beginning, is 1, 2. You're now an emerald coach. 1, 2, 1, 2. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until your tree looks something like this. Until you've built it up like this. So as you're placing your coaches, go left, right, left, right, left, right. That's going to change whenever you become star diamond, but we're not going to focus on that right now. Until you get to this status, until you get to a diamond status, the only thing you need to focus on is building down and out, outside. All right? And going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until you've reached the diamond status. All right, so this is a very basic lesson in the coach placement strategy, but I hope it helps. Stephanie, I hope you enjoyed this video. But other than that, guys, y'all have an awesome afternoon, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.